Alright Pistons fans, so in today's video, we are going to be talking about another coaching hire from the Detroit Pistons, and they hired Jim Moran today. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of backstory about Jim and tell you what type of position he's going to be on our Pistons coaching staff. So let's get into this, man. So Jim Moran is a former member of the NBA. He actually participated in the 2001 NBA draft. He went undrafted though. He's 6'7", 227 pounds. So he was like a legit player. Again, he went undrafted, but he was a legit basketball player. And he actually spent 10 years being a bottom rotation guy, barely scraping the roster in the NBA. But he did stay in the NBA for 10 years. So I give him a lot of praise for that. Staying in the NBA for 10 years, that's not something a lot of other people can say. Now, he spent the past 8 years coaching basketball in the NBA. He was a member of the Portland Trail Blazers from 2013 until current times. So yeah, he was the assistant coach on the Portland Trail Blazers, the Terry Stotts. They had Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum. All of these past years with the Blazers making their consistent playoff runs, they've had this guy Jim being one of their assistant coaches. And now his contract is up, so he decided to come to the Detroit Pistons. So here on the Pistons, he will be another assistant coach to be on the squad. So now we have, Dwayne Casey. We have Jerome Allen. Now we have Jim. We have John Beilein, who's going to be a developmental coach. And we have Andrew, who I just made another video on yesterday. We have Andrew, who's also going to be a part of the developmental coaches on the Pistons. So the Pistons are making a lot of big moves. And again, they have decided to sign a former basketball player to be coaching this team. Very, very interesting that they're continuing this trend of getting former player. And I'm all for it, man. Sometimes former players, they don't really know the game. We see it a lot on TV. A lot of these guys try to become basketball analysts and they fail at it, but you do have your occasional times where it works, where a guy can become a good analyst or he can become a good coach if that's the path that he chooses. And a guy like Jim and Jerome Allen and all the other guys who we're deciding to bring who are former basketball players, they are these type of dudes who, they may have never been the most successful in the NBA, but they decided to take this coaching path, and it's led them to success. And Jim, on the Trailblazers, they had a lot of success. He's coming to the Pistons. I hope he brings that over here. This team is in a restore/rebuild mode right now. We have the first overall pick. We're most likely going to get Cade Cunningham. We are moving in a very, very positive direction. So I'm sure that Jim is really excited about coming to a team like the Pistons, who have such a bright future in the Eastern Conference. A team that, 3-4 years down the line are going to be a serious threat in the Eastern Conference. I bet he's looking at this like, hey, I could stay in Portland. And constantly make it to conference finals, but never make it to NBA championships and getting bounced out in the second round on occasion. Or I could come to the Pistons, who have potential to make it to an NBA championship one day with the proper development and talent that we have on this roster. And I'm sure that's the conversation that he had with himself. He was like, Portland or Detroit, the future or the past. He decided to come to Detroit. He's coming to the future, and I'm stoked and I'm happy for him, man. So welcome to Detroit, Jim. I hope you do a good job here, and I'm happy that the whole coaching staff is continuing to get better and that this team overall is just continuing to develop. So Pistons fans, let me know any and all thoughts in the comment section below. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 2K, and I'm out.
Yeah, we challenged him today. We watched film with him and we just challenged him. We said, hey, you got to be better. You got to be better offensively and you got to be better defensively. And, I thought he really took that message to heart, and he came out here and he played well. It was the same message to Anthony. It's their team. They're the Blazer veteran guys, and this is their team. We can't ask Nasir to have a big leadership role because he's trying to figure out the pace of the NBA game. So it's on Ant and Gary. And, we really challenged them today with our video sessions, and I thought they did a really good job responding to that challenge.